is to blame for this Manchester United draw. Nobody else. I don't care if Bruno Fernandes missed a penalty. It happens. Even Mo Salah misses penalties. Maybe Bruno's head was in that Saudi league deal. Who knows? But that happens. But where I will blame you is for playing Bruno as a number 8. Bruno Fernandes has never been a number 8. You have Minor on your bench. Manchester United has never been known to be a club to kill academy talents. And that's what they have been doing now for years. From Rashford and now to Minor. It's a disgrace. A player that was starting for England at the World Cup cannot get into Man United's midfield. Who is benching him? Ugarte, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes out of position. It's a shame. He subbed on players and still left Minor on the bench. 2 games in a row now. He has done that. You kept Bruno as a number 8, which still cost you. Because Bruno did not track his man. So Bruno missed a penalty and he did not track his man. He didn't track Emil Smith-Rowe when he was making draw into the box. And that's why he scored. The other person that he subbed, your other Portuguese brother, Dalo, has been a constant problem. A constant liability. You keep playing him. How can a manager with a 24% win rate in the Premier League be this stubborn? It's unheard of. You have played 29 games. You have won only 7 games. 15 losses. 7 draws. You have the worst win percentage in the Premier League. Even all the teams that have been promoted newly to the Premier League have won games. Leeds, Sunderland, Burnley have all won games. Man United has not won game. Marked with 2. I said it after the Arsenal game. You outplayed Arsenal. Arsenal was lucky to win that game. But my question was this. What will you do against a team that the pressure is on you to win? Because the pressure was on Arsenal to win that game. So the fact that Arsenal scored you early, you had the liability and you had the freedom to be attacking. You had the freedom to put the pressure on them. And we know that last season, Man United performed against bigger teams in the Premier League. But now that against Fulham, you have to go and win that game. How will you perform? Own goal has more goals than all Man United players. Do you think that's not a structural problem? For a team that has a player that scored 20 goals in the league, a player that scored 15 goals in the league last season. How can a manager be subbing on 2 centre-backs when you are losing a game? When you have Zeski on the bench? Do not tell me Zeski is not fit or anything. You do not put a player on the bench if he's not ready to play. Keep him off the bench. You are losing a game and you are bringing on Harry Maguire and Ethan Heaven. Don't tell me it's from corners. You are not Arsenal that you are telling me you are scoring from corners. In fact, if anything, Man United is the opposite of Arsenal from corners because they have considered the most corners from last season. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace that you are not buying your Man United jerseys from the Adidas Steak store right now. Click on the link in the bio or go to our website, adicassteak.store, message us on WhatsApp, this phone number above. Delivery is worldwide. Any Man United jerseys are available there. Saying give Ruben Amorim time is a lie. It's a fallacy. It's a disgrace. In his Man United career, he has a 39 win percentage. 44 games, 7 wins, 18 losses, and 9 draws. You have lost more games than you have won. 15th position in the league, breaking records. This should be Ruben Amorim's last season at the club if he does not deliver top 6 minimum for Man United. Top 6. Because you are top 3 in money spent this summer after finishing 15th position. No other club in this world will have the ability to do that. You have gotten Premier League proven players. You brought on Sesko, and I'm seeing Sesko graveyard shift. No crossing into the box, nothing for him to feed on. You have a 6'5" heading demon with 0 crosses to him. You cannot tell me this is a player problem. This is a structural problem. This problem is from Amorim. It's a disgrace. Same season, same old Man United. How can you want to look at me as a Man United fan, especially you guys that have experienced glory? If it's the new Man United fans, maybe they are saying, okay, this and that. But when as an investor, when you give a project that is failing or is seen as struggling currently, when you decide to give it time, is when you are seeing a pattern, a structure. What is the style of play? What is Ruben Amorim's style of play? What is he doing at the club? The only thing that we know that he's not playing 4-3-3. He's playing his 3 at the back system. That's the only thing we know. Aside from that, I don't know what Amorim is doing there. It's confusing. How can a manager with this kind of horrible, the worst win percentage of any manager in the Premier League? I'm sure this is the worst win percentage of any Man United manager of all time. This percentage that he has is worth him to be arrested. He's supposed to be arrested for this win percentage he has. And he's still at the club. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Your spending numbers is higher than everybody above you. Maybe except Chelsea and maybe Man City. But everyone else, you are outspending them. And some of you want to tell me that you are comfortable with being 16th in the position in the Premier League currently. Have shame. You people have seen Man United lift Champions League. You have seen them win a domestic treble. You have seen them win 13 Premier League. Some of you that are even older who have the effrontery to come and tell me that give Amorim time. Do not be deceived by people saying, Jurgen Klopp took 6 years to succeed. That's why I should give him time. Klopp from day one showed a pattern. Where Liverpool was as a club financially is not compared to where Man United was. At all. In those 6 years, Jurgen Klopp won every single possible trophy. In his first year, he was already showing signs. He was already showing patterns that you succeed. There was already a style of play. There was the gang pressing. They knew what to expect from Liverpool. That is the same thing we are seeing from Hansi Flick in Barcelona 1 year. Anything you want to say about Barca, you don't know their style of play. You know that they have high line. You know that, Abi. You know that. And a slot in Liverpool has come in 1 year, won the Premier League. He has maintained that little bit of pressing, but now anybody that watches Liverpool knows that they want to play a more possession-based football, technical type of football. You know that. Even Enzo Maresca. So what other excuse do you want to bring? Last year the excuse was, he didn't have a preseason, this and that and he has had a preseason this season. And he has had one of the highest spent money in the transfer window. He has brought in some proper Premier League players. He has a proper squad that with a good manager, they will do well. So it's left to Amorim. Do not allow a manager because it took all these other managers 7 years, 8 years to succeed to kill your club. He's killing Man United. And there are some key reasons why he's doing that. You do not treat an academy talent like that. Every successful Man United side has had an academy talent. Every successful one. From Paul Scholes to Neville to Rooney. Okay, Rooney was from Everton, whatever. But the young man. To Carrick. These are Man United's blood Man United players. Beckham. This Man United was in their blood. And it was a massive part of the culture that Ferguson built. How do you think the players currently playing at Man United's academy feel? When they are seeing a player that's been as successful as Kobe Mino, being benched every time. He's 20. His age mates are doing it. Do not tell me he's a youngster. If it was that he's getting benched for a player that is better than him in his position, I will understand. But you are playing a player out of position to bench a player. If you follow me on this channel, you know one thing I hate more than anything is playing a player out of position. I hate it. It is annoying. Play players in their best position. Even Sesko has to play the next game. He has to start. Forget all this nonsense honeymoon you are doing. Let him start. Acuna Matata, 001. Coach BI. Sorry, Acuna Matata, 002. Coach BI, 002. Sesko, 002. The only player, let's talk about some positives. Player that should leave the pitch without them shooting him is Euro. What a performance. What a defensive performance from him. Absolutely amazing. That boy, man of the match today. In fact, comment Euro in the comment section right now. If you are not like the video yet, like it, subscribe and share it. I've been so annoyed by some of the comments I've seen online from some Man United fans being okay with mediocre that have come here to rant like I'm not a rival fan. Only Euro should leave the pitch properly with his head up. Defensively amazing. His ball play, I've told you, I saw him in preseason. I said Euro is going to have an amazing season, and he's having that so far. This Bayende, brother, you can use your hand in corners. You can use your hand and defend corners. I know that Fulham did not score corners today, but this thing will still cost money. It's the same thing that happened again in that Arsenal game. Use your hand. You are the only player on the pitch, apart from the other team's goalkeeper that can use your hand and keep. Eh? Delete. He was okay too. In fact, Shaw was decent too. Maybe he could have done better for that Smith Rowe goal. But I don't want to blame him. It is this brother, Bruno Fernandes, that this Amorim has chose to play him out of position. Bruno Fernandes as an 8 is just another player. Any other player is not world class, is not special. But when you play him as a 10 that he is, that is where you get the perfect Bruno Fernandes, the good Bruno Fernandes. A player that has scored the most goals and probably the most assists in the last years in Man United. How can you be playing that player in another position? If you want to sell him to Al Ittihad, say it. Sell him and go and buy your Carlos Baliba. To probably even favor your squad more. I don't know if that Al Ittihad rumor is true. Casemiro was decent before they took him off. Ahmad, I thought they should have left him on. Because I don't see the point of bringing on Dalo. He was not suffering on that wing. They were not really attacking him on that wing. Dorgu was okay too. Although he wanted to see more. He was not getting the ball in positions where he favored him. He wants to receive the ball in that final third so that he can whip in a cross or take on his other wing back. Mbeumo, he still doesn't look sharp. I'm not seeing that Brentford sharpness. I'm not seeing that Brentford fitness. I'm not seeing that Brentford fastness. Cunha, first half was amazing. Although he slowed down small in the second half. That first half, amazing. That ball that he took from the air. Look, I'm sure Cunha will do well at Man United. Mount, again, I keep telling you guys, I believe Mount will still do well, very well this season, and he was decent. Sesko, I cannot even blame him for anything. Where were they giving him the ball? Where was he getting the ball? Midfield. Is he a midfielder? Nobody should even come here and want to blame any player today. Ugarte, if you choose to keep playing players like Ugarte and Dalu, anything your eyes see, take it. Heaven and the other Maguire, those ones, it's him that knows why he brought them on. It's him that understands why he brought them on. So I'm telling you, Man United fans, you cannot be ready to accept this mediocre. 6th place this season. You do not have Europe. You are not playing any other competition. You are not traveling out of the country. Man United, all you're joining this season is inside England. No Europa League, nothing. Focus on the Premier League. Anything less than 6th place is sackable. Sack him. Last season was even a sackable season. I said it. 15th. Come on. There are things where you see that you say, okay, this manager is trying small. But there are things where it's just not acceptable for the standard of Man United. It is not. Look at that fresh Carrington Center that you people launched. Does that look like a center for a currently 16th place team in the Premier League? See the truth and say the truth. Come on. So Man United fans, you cannot be okay with this level we are currently seeing from Man United and Amorim. You cannot be okay with it. You cannot accept it because it is unacceptable. You cannot accept it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Comment Euro in the comment section right now. He's our man of the match for today. This result was well deserved by Fulham. It was a game of 2 halves. Fulham, Man United for me was the better team in the first half, and in the second half, Fulham came out and wanted to win that game. You get me? So, well-deserved draw. The draw is a fair result. I cannot say either of the teams deserve to win. A draw is more than a fair result, and, Fulham should be proud of themselves. They should go home with their held up high. But now, looking at this Fulham squad, and it's average. This is a squad that Man United should be beating. This is a game Man United should be looking at and winning. And in that second half, most of it was just pressure from Fulham. Even after they scored Man, you were still the one applying pressure. I mean, that's why I said we cannot jump into conclusions from that Arsenal game. Although they were better than Arsenal, they outplayed Arsenal. But there were some factors. Number one, in a football game, you know that when another team is chasing a goal, they're usually the better team. There's the other factor that Man United in big games, for some reason, since last season, they have been doing very well. Right? So all those things are there. And today that there was pressure on them, I wanted to see how they would do. And they disappointed me thoroughly. Amorim disappointed me. Not the players. He disappointed me. Did he even appoint me first? Who even appointed me? Well, thank you for watching this video. Please shop at the Adikas Steak Store. Like the video, please subscribe and share and comment. Please, it really helps the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I hope I didn't miss anything. And Adikas Steaks is out. Peace out. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section. If you watch this video up to this point, make sure you comment Euro now. If you watch it up to this point, let me know your thoughts in the comment section.